Hey there, FBC family. Pastor Mike here, Tuesday afternoon, March 31st. Just checking in with you today. We are faced with some really strange times, aren't we? This little virus, the coronavirus, has all but shut down our society, our lives, and done some pretty strange things to our entire world. So social distancing is now kind of a normal term for us. And things just look a lot different than they did a month ago. And this is probably going to be the norm for a while. And we're all settling into this new norm of staying home and helping to save lives and keep others safe. And we're all hoping that it won't last too long. But really, we don't know. The experts don't even know how long this is going to last. But let me just give you a word of encouragement today, that there is one who does know. There is one who knows the end from the beginning. Isaiah chapter 46, God says, "For I am God and there is no other. I am God and there is none like me," declaring the end from the beginning and from ancient times, things not yet done, saying, "My counsel shall stand and I will accomplish all of my purpose." This is the same God who knows the end from the beginning, whose wise plans will never be thwarted. This same one is also the one on the other end of the scriptures in Revelation chapter 21, who says he's the Alpha and the Omega, the first and the last, the beginning and the end. So I'd love for you just to take heart in that fact today. It's a gloomy day today. It's raining, it's snowing, and sleeting, it's dark and stormy outside, and kind of look outside and we're isolated and it's difficult to find hope today. But I'd love for you to find hope in the person of God, that this doesn't surprise him. His purposes will not be thwarted. So let's take heart in him together today. Now during the coming weeks, even though we can't be together, I desire to keep us connected as a church. So every Tuesday and Thursday, we're going to be sending out these videos along with an email just to communicate, just to be connected and make sure everybody knows what's going on. We'll also give some devotional thoughts and some encouragements like you just heard. So look for that in your inbox. Look for it on our social media channels every Tuesday and Thursday. And then obviously on Sunday, we'll be together in a live stream worship service until that day that we can gather back together. And we hope to bring you some encouragement. We hope to train your eyes Godward, and then fill you in on anything that might be going on or that you might need to know during this time. And as time goes by, every one of us is going to feel more and more isolated. We're going to get more and more lonely. And there are some who that's going to hit harder than others. There's some who have to be alone. There's some who are more vulnerable and really they live alone or they can't go out. And that may be you. That's just the fact of the matter. That's how it is. And even now, a couple weeks into it, even introverts like me are starting to long for some fellowship and wanting to be with other believers. And this is a difficult time for all of us. And so here's my challenge for this week. Here's my challenge for you today and in the coming days. There's one person that I believe God is going to put on your mind and on your heart. And maybe more than one person, but I'm trusting that God's going to put one person on each of our minds and hearts that needs some encouragement today. They need a reminder that they're not alone, that they just need a nudge that both God and you are thinking of them. They need that reminder. And so here's what I'm going to ask you to do. As God brings that person or those people to mind, and maybe it's somebody new every day, would you take the time, would you take the energy to reach out to them? It could be an email. It could be a text message. It could be a phone call. It could be a message on Facebook. Whatever it is, there's about 100 ways that you could connect with people. Maybe you sit down and write them a note and send it to them in the mail. I don't know, whatever way works for you. All you need to do is take the initiative. All you need to do is listen to that prompting of the Spirit as God puts somebody on your heart and reach out to them. Every day, as God does this, every time God brings someone to mind, figure out a way to love them. Figure out a way to encourage them. And make sure you pray for them while you're at it. Now here's a beautiful thing. The beautiful thing is that I have heard and I have talked to dozens of people who've been doing this very thing. As God brings people to their hearts, making sure they're okay, sending them a text, sending them an email. And God is taking care of his people in this way. And I want to encourage you to keep that going. Let's take care of each other as the body together. Okay, that's it for today. That's it for Tuesday. Again, just wanted to touch base and say hi to everybody and encourage you today. And we'll be back in touch on Thursday to give you a little preview of what's going to be happening this weekend in our live stream service. And don't forget to pray every night, 7 p.m. with the church together. We're praying and we're just seeking God together and asking him to show himself and to heal people and to end this thing. We love you, and go in his peace.